Hello all, welcome back to my channel. I am Aphrodite. If you are new here, I would like to welcome you to the community. Be sure to check the description box below and like, comment, share, and subscribe if you feel called to, okay? So today I have a specific message for Donald Trump, okay? And so as always, I've been receiving a lot of messages through my dreams, etc. Now, the message that I have today is that you are, if not already, going to experience what we call an ego death, okay? So during an ego death, you might find it very similar to having an identity crisis, okay? So you may question yourself, your identity, morals, beliefs, values, things of that nature, right? Because as well as going through an ego death, you are also going through a heart chakra activation, okay? So though you may have won the presidency, it is going to be an uphill battle from here, okay? So you are going to have people, especially the media, secret organizations, etc., because this is not just a physical war, right? We talk a lot about war. It is not just going to be a physical war. It is going to be a spiritual war, okay? So you're going to have organizations, etc. Once you take office, etc. Even before you take office, and especially once you enter office, okay? They are going to use things, especially in the media, to paint you as someone who is unstable and someone who is suffering from mental illness, okay? And being that it's like because, right, so during your ego death and also during the heart chakra activation, you tend to have, you may feel like a lot more sentimental, okay? So you may feel more sentimental. You may experience things where it's like maybe you are having difficulty making certain making certain decisions that you may previously not have had such a hard time making, okay? And that is because during this time, so not only are you going to be entering into your Uranus year, okay? So next year you will be entering your Uranus year, as well as a lot of information is coming out about the government, etc. Certain systems that are in place, law, okay? Now, a common misconception that people have is that when you have a title of authority, when you are put in a position of authority, most times people assume that this guarantees respect, and that is not the case, okay? Fear and respect are two very, very different things, okay? People fearing you does not mean that they respect you. So it's like once the people are coming into certain knowledge, certain understanding, their power is coming back to them, right? Because as citizens, it is not only our right, but it is also our duty. You understand? When the government is not looking out for our best interest, it is our duty and our responsibility to take our power back and govern over ourselves. Now, we also have to look at that from a logical standpoint as well, okay? Because it is not that we do not need law. It is not that we do not need order. And I would say at the state that we are in, is it completely realistic to think that we can completely govern ourselves right now? If we were to just say, okay, screw all the laws, etc., let people do what they're going to do. No, that's not realistic, right? And so it's like, but one thing is when people no longer fear you, right? It is going to become evident that they do not respect you if they don't respect you, okay? So it's like you have to gain the respect of the people because you are going to need the people. You are going to need the support of the people, okay? And you are also going to need their assistance as well. So as I was saying, and it's like, one thing is, because as you enter your personal 7 year, right, your Uranus year, because we are going to see, and this is not just in America, okay, this is going to happen globally. So world leaders all over the world, okay, people are going to start rising up against their world leaders. So you are going to start seeing things such as riots, protests. You are going to see people maybe perhaps acting out violently, okay? And we know that you cannot fight violence with violence. So it was like, either way, no matter which way the election went, whether it went in the way of Harris or Trump, the system was going to fall. The system as we know it was going to collapse and it was going to fall. Now, the only thing that I can say is with Trump in office, we have a better outcome of that being a smoother transition than with Harris in office. If Harris would have won and the system would have gone down, it would have been a bloodbath, okay? So the reason why you are going through this ego death and this heart chakra activation is because it is going to be very important, because they are going to try to paint you as the face of chaos, okay? They are going to try to blame you as chaos. And the chaos that is happening has nothing to do with who is in office. It was going to happen regardless, okay? It was going to happen regardless. So it's like either you are someone who you are able to, create order and peace from the chaos, or you are someone who creates more chaos from chaos, okay? So And it's like you are going through this because it's like you are being put in a position to bring this transition smoothly, rather than someone who we would have been in complete chaos and nothing but chaos, okay? But the other thing too, right, is this heart chakra activation, because Geminis, being that you are a Gemini, you're air ruled, mercurial ruled, okay? It's like, as they are not only like attacking, right, spiritual warfare, etc., it may make you, especially as you're going through this heart chakra, activation, it makes you more emotional, okay? So it's like you may see certain things and perhaps maybe you're a little more reactive to it, or perhaps you're a bit more affected by it than you normally would, right? So that's why I'm saying it may be harder for you to make certain decisions as you go through this ego death, because it is going to affect how you view yourself and how you see yourself, okay? And one thing about air signs, right, especially because I'm saying you're going to go through spiritual warfare, right? And they are going to attempt to attack your mind, okay? They're going to attempt to attack your mind to make you seem unstable and unfit to be president, okay? This is what they're going to do, because it's like I said, we're not only in a physical battle. This is not just a physical war. This is a spiritual war as well, okay? So the thing about it is, though, like I'm saying, because you're a Gemini, right, you're going to be more affected by the spiritual warfare. And it is going to be very important in how you communicate, okay? Because one thing about Geminis, etc., and it's like you may have people's best interests at heart, but it's like everyone's not going to understand that if you cannot communicate it in the way to where it is effective to the people. You understand what I'm saying? Where you cannot connect with the people, right? So it is kind of like about balance, okay? So the reason why you're going through this heart chakra activation is not only so you can connect and communicate with people, but so that you can make decisions that are not simply logically ruled, but so that you can kind of communicate that empathetic side of yourself as well, okay? Because like I said, you're going to meet the people. And so one thing is, it's like to gain the respect of the people, you have to show that you respect the people, right? Which is like learning their language, their customs, etc., respecting their land, right? As you are traveling, right? It requires you to respect these people when you are touching ground on their land, their sacred land, etc. Especially because you are going to want, especially as we are facing, especially certain, natural disasters, etc. Because there are going to be, even though a lot of people assume, one thing I said was stop underestimating Mother Earth, okay? Stop underestimating Mother Earth, okay? Because it's like a lot of people think that all of these natural disasters are being, are man-made caused. And it's like... It's like Mother Earth is tired of being underestimated, okay? She's tired of being underestimated. This is something that I have been saying for the longest time. So it's like you are going to want people who are in tune with the land, okay? Who can help you to navigate. You are going to want people in your corner, and you're going to want people on your team who have a holistic view of things, okay? Who understand not only what you are going through, but the world, okay? Because they have a deeper connection to spirit, and you are going to want those people on your team, okay? You're going to want people who understand the conscious, subconscious, emotion, and logic. You are going to want people, especially for security purposes, okay? You're gonna want people on your security who can protect you from seen and unseen danger as well, okay? Because like I said, this is not going to be any normal presidency for you. By any means, this is going to be something the world has never seen, okay? Not in this lifetime, okay? Something the world has not seen in this lifetime. So yes, so it's like security, right? You're gonna want people who you can trust, okay? People who you can trust around you. And like I said, people who can see things from a holistic point of view, and people who are going to understand, okay? And it's going to be very important for you to remain grounded at this time, okay? Grounded. So it's like you're also going to want people who know how to respond to what is being thrown at you, okay? People who are writing your speeches, etc. Because like I said, it's like you have to be strategic and beat them at their own game, okay? You have to beat them at their own game. And then as well as that, it's like your health too, okay? You're gonna want a nutritionist, a dietarian that you can really trust, okay? And one thing that I was seeing, I don't know if you're experiencing heart problems, because I was picking up on this energy heavy. I don't know if you're experiencing heart problems, but one note that I am getting is that you need to cut back on salt and maybe increase some cardio, okay? I want to say that's all I have for now. That's all I can give you for now. Let me just make sure. Let me think. I think the last thing I'm going to say after that is, yeah, pretty much it's like, because when things come out about the government, right, it's like, and especially, you know, certain corrupt things that potentially the government has done, organizations that are behind the government, because it's like the government is like a step before another step before another step. Okay, so which people don't understand, it's like there are people who pull strings, even who even sit above the government. And so one thing I wanted to say to that, right, is because you're going to have people looking at everyone in the government because of certain corrupt systems in place, or because of, you know, corrupt things that have gone on. They're going to be looking at everyone in the government as if they are bad. Okay, and that is not the case. Sometimes there are good people, but like I said, they are just working within a corrupt system. Okay, and so it's like we don't want to completely destroy and obliterate everything to where we have nothing to rebuild. Okay, we don't want to destroy everything, right? It's just like we want to destroy what doesn't serve us, and we're literally just here to restore balance. Okay, we are restoring balance at this time. Okay, and you're gonna want people who understand that from a spiritual level. Okay, and people who can help you stay 10 steps ahead at all times, just so that it's like because, okay, that's one thing I was going to say, who can help you stay 10 steps ahead, but someone who is working in harmony with the universe, okay? Because for the longest, we've had people trying to fight the forces of nature, which you can't do, because literally it's like when you fight the forces of nature, you are creating restriction, which is ultimately going to create more chaos and more problems, okay? Because it's like you have a force that thinks that they are more powerful than the power of nature, and it's so wrong, and it's couldn't be further from the truth. Okay, so it's like you want people who know how to work in harmony with the laws of the universe, who know how to work in harmony with nature, etc. Okay, so now I think I am officially done. Obviously, if I get more messages, I will come with more messages. I will be back. If not tomorrow, I'll be back later this week. And I hope you guys enjoyed this message. Stay safe. I will see you guys all next time. I love you all, and bye.